Hey, welcome to the PANDA Launch Templates. I was going to give you a quick run through of what you get when you purchase the templates, what's inside the portal, and show you just exactly how you benefit from getting these and being able to start using them in your launch. As you can see, we've got an introduction here that's got loads of information about how to actually start using the templates. We've got the full launch plan, which is a detailed guide that gives you everything that you need in order to understand how to set your launch up in the right way. Let's have a quick look in there, and that shows you exactly what that is. We've got a full downloadable guide here, which goes into detail about what it is that you need to do, what the fundamentals are, different types of launches that you might want to do, different things like book launches, webinar launches, everything else. A checklist with the detail in there as well. So that's all incredibly valuable if you have never launched before, to at least get it started in the way and set up in the way that you want to do. In terms of everything else that comes into the setup, so we've got all the different sequences that you need depending on the different types of launch that you want to do. So for example, say that you want to create a product launch sequence, and so these are different types of sequences that you have. We've got the product launch sequences, we've got the sales sequences, we have the affiliate template emails. Just let's click into the product launch sequences to see what we've got here. We've got these different type ones, and in each one what we have is we have a PDF that explains what the launch sequence is, what the emails are, what the templates are, and then we have an editable Word document as well, so you don't have to try and cut and paste from the PDF. The PDF has more detail in it. If we look at this one here, you can see we've got an explanation of how to use it, the delivery, how different parts of it. It really helps you understand what's going on behind the launch, what's the kind of thinking behind it, the methodology behind it. So it's not just giving you a template; it's giving you some understanding and education around how to do this. And then there's an explanation of how to do each of the emails. And so this is explaining how to do email. It's got a couple of options in terms of the subject headers, and then you've got the template itself with the gaps where you just fill in the blanks, which you'd be able to pull together by understanding, going through the product launch sequence. Then when to send further emails. You can see like the kind of detail we've got in here. All completely adaptable. You can cut and paste these and use them as you want, as they are, or you can adapt them by helping to understand what's going on in each of these sequences through kind of the explanation. That gives you an insight into how to use the sequence in the right way for your specific purposes, and it cuts out so much time, so much effort. We've also got in each section here, how do we extend the sequence? What if we want to make this sequence longer? What can we do? What can we add? How do we improve it? And so it gives you a starting point. You can use it in its totality, or you can extend it depending on what you need. And what we'll normally find is that when people are using these, they'll want to build on it, improve on it, which is perfectly understandable. If we just drop into another one of the categories we've got here, we've got so many different sequences in here. We've also got things around a webinar launch, so we've got all the details about that, launch sequences, and also the all-important follow-up as well. What do we do once we've run a webinar? We've got all the different emails that you'd have in that. Again, all with full explanations. This is how it works. This is what we do. This is what we want to push out at particular times. All really incredible information that I've used on sequences before, so I know these things work. Additionally, we've got content templates as well. So these templates are frameworks for content that things like social media posts or blog posts, things that you might want to bring into a campaign. And so these are kind of proven tools that we've used. And as you can see, we can there's an explanation here. You can cut and paste these things as needed. It gives you everything that you need to get on and start writing social posts. Really sort of cut and paste, get it ready. Literally takes once you've got all these different elements here about your product names, your features and things like that, you can slot those right in and start using this right away. We've also got additional bonuses, and so these bonuses are things like that. So the email cheat sheet, which will give you more information about how to use email effectively if email isn't kind of your bag. And then 101 subject lines that rocket open rates. These are some of the best subject lines that I've used, some of the best subject lines that have been used on some of the biggest promotions in the world, and give you everything you need. There is absolutely everything that you need within here that gives you all of the tools, the templates, the cut and paste email sequences to launch effectively and generate income, generate interest, generate awareness around your first or your next launch.